Where's the trust? Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? How does my voice sound? Does it sound like muffled or anything? Yeah, but does it sound muffled or low quality or anything? All right. Don't let me play this back and it don't sound right. Something wrong with the game audio though, so trying to fix that. This is delayed. Anyways, you said you want 30 attribute points towards connect. See how it's making the sound after I move. You used all 10, didn't you? Yeah, you used all 10. Oh, you cashed in for more. All right, you got one more. Oh, you cashed in for six more. God damn. So you got four more. You only used two on break starter, so you got four more. You got one more. All right. Where you want these attribute points? You want all 30 on draw file? Okay. It took them up to a nice crisp 82. What does that have to do with anything? We got the trade deadline coming up in about roughly 2.5 weeks. Realized I did a Bulldogs game last week, so not gonna run that back to back. I don't think we really got anybody that hasn't played anybody yet. So we might head on to the trade deadline. I'm gonna simulate to before the trade deadline. I guess there's a bunch of trades going on. Why with it stopping like that? Fully healed. You want to have Spolstra do the lineup, or you want to take a look at it yourself? All right. I have CPU adjust. This is a horrible trade for the Wizards. But they ain't here to discuss it, so it's declined. I guess it's a lot of trades going on. Devin Holloway is injured again. Somebody hit him in the back. A lot of y'all are getting injured this season. Originally, it was just Brandon Wilson. I'm gonna give away some crown points. We'll take a look at your durability in a minute and maybe your workload. All right, the giveaway is up. You back? All right, we are 2 days out from the trade deadline. If anybody want to come through and get their trade on, make their team better. Because right now, I'll tell you, it looks like the Hawks or the Heat gonna win the championship. Let's look at the All-Star voting. For the backcourt, we got Tessio. Look like he might squeeze in there for the shooting guards. Oh, Jag Gibson made a push. But he probably ain't gonna make it. The 6'1" power forward is the leader for the front court. And Boog Ellison might make it in there. Despite the fact that none of the teams with participants in the Western Conference are doing too well. The Eastern Conference, of course, Javon the Prophet. Duke Lewis, who is having a career year. Shaq, leading the shooting guards. I forgot Ja Morant playing for the Cavaliers. We got Amari Daniels, Chris Ransom from the Hawks, Taurus. Jonathan Crockett went from a bum to the expansion team, and now he's been considered for the All-Star team. And now in the Eastern Conference, we got Victor Wembanyama, D. Lewis, Devin Holloway, Cooper Flagg, former Sixth Man of the Year and Finals MVP. Of course, he will be up there. Tyrone McCray, Shinjo. Oh, and Jimmy Cash. He's being considered. Noah Rogers off the bench being considered for the All-Star game. Is there a way to look at like the participants? Let's go ahead and look at Devin's durability and why he keep getting hurt. Look like your knees is giving out on you. Your feet and your ankles. Because your knees and your ankles are weak, it only makes sense that you would hurt your back. But then again, it is a back bruise, so maybe you took a hard foul in the game. Are you cashing in for that? Because that's an attribute boost. Kiwi Saf in the building. Let me put some more crown perks on that giveaway. If we get one more person to ask for some free crown points, I'll throw some more on the pot. Let's head to their durability. Damn, your durability is pretty mid. This isn't how I created you. But I guess the older you get, the more it goes down. I'm gonna try to. Do you want to pick and choose, or do you want me to just try to get everything above 80? Oh, so you just going, all right. So I'm gonna have to back out. All right, 5 on everything.
Slow it down a little bit, gang. Let us do our whole thing.
I'm doing it slow because the sound is behind and it's pissing me off.
It's a thing called I Need You.
All right, you got one more, so I'm gonna put that one there. So that one. So everything is 80 or higher. Well, what the hell is this? Shit's supposed to be on shuffle. We got 10 minutes left on this giveaway. All right, so I'm gonna go back to looking at the awards. All right, so Javon the Prophet, of course, number 1 for MVP voting. D. Lewis, number 2. Wembanyama, number 3. Devin Holloway, number 4. And Duke Lewis, number 5. Rookie of the Year, my nephew, number 2. Richard Loebman, number 1. Michael Hodo, number 3. VJ De La Cruz, number 4. And whoever this guy is, and I think it should be Kiwi Sav, but we got to take a look at what he been doing as of late. 6th man of the year, Cooper Flagg. He's still coming off the bench. Matty Mills, number 3. Defensive player of the year, Javon the Prophet, Devin Holloway. Devin Holloway gonna have to get them steals up if he want to win it. Most improved player of the year. To go from not even being considered 6th man to being on this list, that's a good improvement. Clutch player of the year. No participant is being considered for this. It used to be somewhere you could see all-star participants. Who won the NBA Cup? Or is it over? Looks like the Hawks won the NBA Cup. Oh, the Clippers are doing pretty good. Power has shifted in LA. Let's look at the standings. The Hawks, number 1. The Heat are number 2. Wizards, number 3. What's that, by a half game? Wow, the Nets are number 5. The Nets are number 5. New York Knicks barely in there. I would say the Brooklyn Nets are the surprise team of this. There's still no participant teams in the top, even in the top 10 for the Western Conference. There is no strength in the Western Conference. I would suggest some of y'all link up. Let's run through the league leaders real quick. Oh, and Duke Lewis, my nephew, is now the leading scorer in the NBA, where he's tied with Javon the Prophet. Who's the rebound leader? Wembanyama, of course, because Holloway got back problems. Oh, assist leaders have shifted. Darius Cuff Jr. is number 1. Javon Prophet is number 2. And De La Cruz, the rookie sensation, is number 3. Since I'm giving advice on how to make teams better, I will honestly suggest that you go to the Washington, not Washington, but the Golden State Warriors. I will trade for Nolan Traore. Trade yourself for him. I'm gonna show you why. The Warriors are stacked at the guard position. And they don't have any big men. So if you were to go to the Warriors, you can fill the spot of Draymond Green and Wembanyama. The Clippers, well, they got Kawhi Leonard, who's probably going to retire. They really don't have any trade power. You will be giving up a first-round draft pick to come to this team. But they also stack that guard. But yeah, Carter would be. I thought you were leaving Wemby behind. As long as you keep Wemby with you, you'll never be the best big man in the league. But hey, you do what you want to do. For the Wizards. King Phil, you need to do something about your tendencies. You're the second best player on this team. You only got one hot zone. And you averaging 14 points per game. And your defense is not top tier for somebody who's 6'11", small forward, power forward. Y'all are straight at shooting guard, but he may be leaving. Like I said, as long as you keep Wemby with you, you'll never be the best big man in the league. But back to these Wizards. Y'all, first, King Phil needs to change his tendencies. He's a two-way scoring phenom who averages, 14 points per game. You're a scoring phenom who doesn't score. Baltimore Bulldogs. Baltimore Bulldogs, y'all need to get a young center and a bench. Bulldogs. Looks like y'all are waiting on Kiwi to progress. But make sure y'all giving him as many minutes as possible. Do in-season training with Kiwi Uh, y'all need some bench players and a power forward. But you may be able to move Kiel to power forward. He's at 80, he's 25, and he has a B potential. You can boost his potential. Have him be your board hunter, your stretch rebound hunter. But y'all need a bench. Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics, y'all need to increase Brandon Wilson's durability. Look at his tendencies. His tendencies is horrible. He needs to be more durable. 3-point shot is all right. What is his touches looking like? Defense not too good. Block shot tendency too low. All right, what you want to do with his tendencies? Give me an overall idea while I'm looking at the teams. Yeah. Your defense, Brandon, your defensive tendencies are trash. But this is kind of difficult, so I'm gonna just go in and look at your tendencies, especially the ones that got to do with point guarding. You are a point guard, and your passing to the open man is at 39% of whatever touches you get. Your shot is 54%, and your touches is 56%. All right, I'm gonna take a look at that in a minute. You're a point guard and you don't ISO. You don't ISO against bad defenders, and you don't run the plays that your coach draws up 37% of the time. Brandon, do you know how to make players on this game? This is terrible. Brandon Wilson has created the most mediocre player in this league. Can't stay healthy. And don't really do much. All right, so Kiwi Saf, your first player, he's straight. Y'all got way too many guards on this team. Your best big man is a 70, and he has a mullet. Y'all probably should move Jalen Green so Kiwi Saf can get into the starting lineup. You should move Jalen Green, but let me go to these Bulls. Spruce up your tendencies. He said he wants some defensive and inside finishing tendencies. So what do you want concerning inside? You're a center. You're a center and you don't have much alley-oop, dunking, or putbacks. So you're missing an opportunity to get easy buckets. Let me go ahead and do this payout. What about any hop steps, spin steps, and all that? I'm gonna just give you some stuff to like increase your move repertoire. All right, so you good with what was done there? And you said you want defense. Do you want to increase your touches? True. That's a good position for a third option. Point guard is the leading scorer. Shooting guard is the second highest scorer. So, yeah. All right, what you want to do with your defense? That's it? Oh. Now, just to put y'all on game, I like to have my fouls low and my hard foul high, because it kind of makes them more aggressive on defense. Put this at 50. All right. But yeah, I already gave a lowdown on the Bulls. Celtics is kind of contingent on Brandon Wilson. This D. Peterson guy, Darren Peterson. He is. Y'all should trade Jaylen Brown. trade Jaylen Brown and strengthen your bench. Let him take the reign as shooting guard because he's 23 and he's one of the top scorers in the league. And he almost has as many badges as Jaylen Brown, who's got a big contract. He tired, and the guy with the most with the most points on the team is rested. So that goes to show you he's a different animal compared to the old Jaylen Brown. And he's one overall lower than Jaylen Brown, which means that he's going to be way better than Jaylen Brown by the time he hits 33. Like I said about the Grizzlies, y'all need to move Jalen Green. He's 27. You got a young shooting guard who's close in rating to him. He's probably going to be better next season than him. I think my Hawks are straight. We could use one more bench player. Okay, he want to turn up the help defense IQ. Let me go back. All right. Put your 20 on your help defense IQ. That took you up 2 overalls right there. I think for the Heat, they need more tedious management. Not letting the coach determine who gets what minutes, when you can spread them out more evenly. Or spread them out more specifically. And Devin Holloway staying healthy. I think y'all need more strategy instead of letting the AI have their way with the team. But the Kings, I got a point guard. I got a shooting guard, small forward. Y'all need a center. Y'all need a center, defensive power forward, and y'all need a defensive center, defensive power forward who get rebounds and putbacks. They don't necessarily have to be a stretch. And y'all need some bench players. But y'all ain't really got no trade power or nothing like that. So y'all gonna have to hit the ground running in free agency. Renegotiate some of these contracts. Y'all definitely gonna have to draft the backup point guard. Y'all beat us, but most of these games are sim. And then before the game we came back and beat y'all. So we pretty neck and neck until it gets to the simulations. And if I can find a way to get my team to cut down on the turnovers when we play y'all will never beat us again. And also, I can maneuver my minutes to where my best players are playing against your backups. You can too, but you won't. Spo got it. Stick with that. New York Knicks. Y'all got a solid starting lineup, but from the games that I've seen, Karl Anthony Towns is not hooping. Plus he's 34. Y'all probably need to get He has a broken right leg. Wow. But what y'all need to do is y'all need to move Karl Anthony Towns. Y'all need a third member to y'all band. But y'all got Carter Bryant. So it looks like y'all got y'all core three. Y'all just need a power forward in the center. I suggested y'all get Richard Loman, but y'all passed on that. Lakers. The Lakers need to put some height on Jimmy Stringer. It's going to be one of the reasons y'all lose every game. Somebody need to come along. Tessio, you can put some height on Jimmy Stringer if you ever come to the streams and cash in. But y'all need some bench players. Waverton, he's solid. He gonna be good. If somebody boosts his potential, he'll be a star player for the team. But y'all need some bench players as well. Pelicans. All y'all got is a starting lineup. And y'all point guard is probably going to retire soon. Maybe get a more durable power forward. Maybe this point guard will be something else, Samuel Jackson. But y'all need some bench players. Spurs. Y'all got a decent core, but y'all need a high caliber center, especially since Clint Capella will be retiring soon. So y'all should use some of these guys y'all got that's like above 80. To move them for some starters. I will move Taj Ariza to small forward. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, that's all I got for the Spurs. I already said what the Warriors should do many times, but I'm going to tell you again. Y'all need to trade Nolan Traore so that the two participants can get the most shine possible. Maybe move Dyson Daniels. I would say to move Nolan Traore for a big man. Take Dyson Daniels and move him for some bench players, some backups. And I might need a new coach. I might need to bring Steve Kerr back. But he's doing well with the Brooklyn Nets, so y'all may not have a chance to get him. However, y'all can make a sweet deal for Calvin Ricks. who is the interim coach for the. He's the interim head coach for the Sacramento Kings, who only have 7 wins. So y'all definitely need to fire y'all coach and make a move for him. But yeah, that's about it for tonight. I'll probably go back live tomorrow night. Oh, yeah, I'll go back live tomorrow night with the Knicks versus the Heat. Yeah, Knicks versus Heat. That'll probably be a decent game to watch. But other than that, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Catch y'all later. Just so y'all know, the last game of the season is going to be the Hawks versus the Heat. It's already set in stone. We get some other games in that, because that Hawks versus the Heat might be a battle for first place. And before that, we'll probably look at the Pelicans versus the Bulldogs. Or maybe I'll limit it to playoff teams for those last 2 or 3 games. But I'll catch y'all later. Peace.